The year is 2020 and niggas are capping. Now, ever since 6ix9ine or Snitch9 or whatever you want to call him was released from prison, it seems, I don't know, it seems that there's been a high influx of cap niggas that have arrived on the scene. Now, what I'm talking about is how niggas be like, 6ix9ine, bruh, he a snitch nigga. I don't with snitch niggas, and you know damn well that's a lie. That's cap, and that's cap unto God, because you know that if you in the same position that 6ix9ine was, you probably snitched too. Hell, you probably already have snitched and you haven't even been in that situation. I know I have, and that story is gonna be the main topic of this video today. Now, before I get into that, I do want to say that I understand. I know full well that snitches are niggas, but you have to understand that there are two types of snitches in this world. There are the snitches that just snitch to save themselves, and then there are the snitches. There are the snitches who just snitch just because. They snitch for snitching sake. They snitch because it's fun. And it's these types of snitches that deserve to burn in hell. Like, for example, when I was younger, I used to go to a school with my cousins, and every day after school my dad would pick us up and they would snitch. Like, they would tell my dad everything that I got up to that day, and I wasn't the most well-behaved kid, so you know, more often than not my dad would just end up beating my ass. Now that I think about it, that's probably why they snitched in the first place. So yeah, I get it. I know firsthand that snitching is a bitch nigga move. But would that stop me from snitching in the future? Fuck no, nigga. So the story I was referring to earlier is basically this. Back when I was in secondary school or high school, for you American niggas out there, I used to go on a church bus. Now, this bus was typically for local kids from my area to go to our school, which was far away from where I lived. So due to this, the bus would actually end up leaving very early, meaning we would get to school way earlier than the other buses and way before school actually started. Now picture this, right? Picture a group of teenage niggas with way too much time on their hands. This is normally a recipe for disaster, right? And in this case, it was. You see, my school, we had a high street, right? We had a high street that was filled with a ton of shops. So since we had nothing better to do, we would just go to these shops and we would just vibe for a bit. But I remember one day I was chilling with my boy, let's call him Meters, right? I was chilling with my boy Meters, and he turned to me and he was like, "Hey bro, what if we just stole this shit?" And I looked at him and I said, bet. So long story short, we started robbing the place, my nigga. I'm talking about we was taking sweets, drinks, crisps, literally anything could get it. It got to the point where we was stealing so much, we started selling the shit that we took. We started making money. We even started a small business, so we had sellers going around the school selling the products that we took. Now, am I proud of this? No. But was I making bank? Yes, sir. Back then, 20 pounds to a kid like me was a lot of money. I started thinking I was Rick Ross and Meek Mill on some I'm a boss type. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we even used to come to the store with empty gym bags and we would leave with that full. Now that I think about it, it was pretty inevitable that we would get caught. And yes, we did indeed get caught. Or should I say, I got caught. You see, I remember seeing some headphones, right? And at that time, I really needed some headphones. So, like swiping from Dora the Explorer, I just swiped that shit. I remember going to my lesson afterwards, and some lady from the front office came down and was like, "Excuse me, is Naghz? Is Naghz here?" And I was like, "I'm here, ma'am." And you see, normally when this happens, right, there are two outcomes. Either she asks you to quickly come down and do something, or she asks you to come down and bring your bag with you. And when she tells you to bring your bags, you're basically done. That's it. That's raps. That's game over. GG. You lost. You're fucked. Because ain't nobody gonna be seeing you for the rest of the day. So you could probably guess which outcome played out in this case. Damn straight, she told me to bring my bags to the office, and I had to go sit down with my head of year, and he was like, look, I'ma cut straight to the chase. We caught your ass stealing. And you see, I tried playing the, oh, I don't know what you're talking about card, but he was not having it. He dead ass dropped the ugliest. And when I say ugly, I mean ugly. He dropped the ugliest picture that I've ever seen of myself in my life. Clearly looking straight up at the camera, shoving the headphones in my bag. So you know what I did? I did the only thing I could do. I started snitching on everyone. I'm talking about preachers, pastors, barbers. Everyone could get it. Shit. I had the mentality when I was younger that if I go down, then everyone's going down. I'm not proud of what I did, but would I do it again? I mean, I was looking at a very harsh punishment. They'll talk about expelling me, but because I snitched, they did give me a more lenient punishment. I only got detention and I had to go apologize to the store people. So I definitely would do it again if I was put in that type of position. Anyways, moral of the story. When in doubt, snitch out. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, I did snitch and I'm not proud of what I did. But when you are put in positions like that, like 6ix9ine was, you probably snitched too and probably have done so already. So please stop with all of the capping. Yeah, so if you like the video, please like and subscribe and share it with everyone. I'm talking about your parents, your mother, your father, your cousins, your sisters, your barbers, your preachers, literally everyone. Since I'm new to YouTube and this is my first video, literally, so I would need all of the support I can get. And if you like this video, I will be uploading a lot more in the future, so please stay tuned for that. And yeah, in a bit.
See, we do what they never do. Wonder why they hate. Show them love when I'm on the stage. Girl, just show them breast. Don't want hugs. Wanna see you dance. Then just bust a square. Give to unks. Yeah, she fell in love. Just another black boy story. Parent issues. Drugs and mischief. That's what kids do.